Hi Virgo, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you for being here. So we are going to jump in and do a weekly love snapshot. We're gonna do a really kind of quick overview of what is happening for you for the week. And now if you want something a little bit longer, do definitely check out my monthly reads, and of course my bi-weekly reads on love are quite a bit longer within that, okay? So, but this is just gonna give you a quick little snapshot, all right? So let's go ahead and jump into this. If you are looking for a personal read that taps into your own personal energies, then go to theguidedintuitive.com up here or in my description box, all right? All right, so let's go ahead and jump into this and see what's happening. So where have you been? Let's go ahead and take a look at where you have been, and then let's go ahead and work from there and see what wants to come out, okay? So we get the Page of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. So the Page of Cups really talks about a message that's coming through. Now this could be from a a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, okay? So very much well could be, I don't know why I say Capricorn, maybe someone's got Capricorn in their chart. But primarily this is a water sign, right? So this is either you taking on this energy or someone close to you might have this, but this is about an offer or a message of love. There's love here, right? There's definitely love. Love's coming from his heart there, and it's kind of thinking like he's thinking that that love is not going to happen. It's kind of like when pigs fly, it's going to happen. I'll have emotions, right? There's a little pig with wings right on there, if you could see that. But that's exactly what I'm getting. So this is interesting, and this really talks about a message that's coming through. Maybe for you, maybe you're thinking that love is not for you. You're not getting what it is that you want, or whatever the case may be. But then I get the Six of Pentacles. That's probably why I say Capricorn, because this is Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy, okay? And this is about a birthing of something new. Sixes is a pregnant number. It's about birthing of something new. But you can see that there is a balance of equal give and take, right? There's generosity flowing back and forth between, the hands there. So there, and this is just basically saying that you want the equal give and take, and maybe you're not actually getting that within a current, relationship or a situation right now. But that's what's coming through here. It's quite interesting, but this is kind of where you're at right now, right? And what you're looking for is that you are looking for the Nine of Pentacles, and this is about coming to fruition. This is wealth and establishment. This is having the security to make the choice that you want, and being truthful and honest with yourself, being very transparent with yourself, and being able to make a choice in what it is that you want moving forward. So some of you are just choosing what it is that you want moving forward, in terms of a relationship or a situation. Now let's take a look about what it is that you think that you want, and then let's compare it to what you really want. Okay, so what is it that you think that you want in a relationship or situation? Whatever's at hand that brought you to my channel. Okay. This wants to come through here. King of Swords. So some of you might be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but King of Swords. This is someone that's very intellectual, very wise, right? Very good looking, but very intellectual. They're very much authority of their intellect in the mind. And so this could be someone that is very, very wise. And what you think that you want is someone that's very wise, very smart and intellectual. And then I get the King of Cups, someone that is also emotionally balanced, right? So this is what I'm feeling, really centered, emotionally balanced, especially as it pertains to love, right? He's wearing a Pisces necklace, but in terms of his emotion, he's very balanced and very calm. So it could be someone that's able to be that way as well, okay? And anything else that wants to come through for you? Yeah, and this is about, someone that is, I get the Page of Swords, and this is, this is all about... what I want to say, it's kind of like engagement. So this is about, someone that studies, that always wants to improve themselves. So, this is about personal development, that likes, to get the bigger picture of things, and, getting the knowledge of the universe that can keep this person balanced, right? He's doing all this research, and she's getting all these great ideas from a broader perspective, but she's able to actually balance herself, on that rope there. So it's basically saying that someone's got a bigger picture that can balance their emotions, but also is very, very smart. What is it that you know that you want? Let's take a look, and we'll make that comparison and see. We'll see if anything's changed within that. Sometimes our head can overrule our heart and that type of thing. So what you want is a little bit, you want to be, you want someone to see your value. And I almost feel that that V that she's making with her arms is the value, right? They're kind of, I want to see my value, right? And that's what's coming through here. And this is about being noticed, right? You want someone to notice you and to see you and the value that you bring and the wealth of value that you bring. And so be it, Virgo. And V's for Virgo too, right? So this is all cool. So that's really what I see, to see Virgo's value, right? And that is what I see, that what you want is someone to really see your value and what you can bring to a relationship or situation. And the passion that you can bring, because it's a Six of Wands, right? The birthing of that. There's a card that fell down. I'm going to take it. What do we have here? Knight of Cups. So this is about motion. So this is about someone coming forward, very transparent, within their thoughts and their emotions for you. Very charming. It might be coming through in a letter, an email. There's a little letter with a heart on it below there. As it pertains to cups of love, of emotion. So some of you could be charmed by someone that's coming through who's very romantic, very good looking, very charming. So what you know that you want is someone that's transparent in their thoughts, as you are transparent and in yourself and being noticed, right? And this person sees you. They see you in the spotlight, right? And they're moving forward. Okay, so let's take a look at anything else. Yeah, and to be joyful, right? This is coming to fruition. The Nine of Cups is emotionally, just full of joy, exuberant, satiated, and having a joy. And this is what you really want. You want that joy and happiness, okay? So that's in comparison to what it is you think that you want and what it is that you really, truly want. Let's take a look at what you really need to know most within this situation or this relationship or situation. What is it that you need to know most, Virgo? What is most important? This popped out. Queen of Pentacles, yeah, your value. Yeah, and this is really about that Mother Earth energy, right? She's really down to earth and she gets energized, by being out, in nature and just taking in that sweet energy, right? I mean, just by looking at it, even without that coin in her hand, this woman's got value, okay? And again, it doesn't matter the gender, really focus on the energy is what I want you to know. I'm just gonna, go by what the card says, in terms of the gender, but the energy is going to trump the gender. So even without that coin, she really knows her value. And so I really think that you're stepping into this. What you need to know most is the value that you really can bring in a relationship, and the value is recognizing that in yourself too, Virgo. And I think that's one of the biggest keys here. Being that influence of value, right? And really, there's a lot of green there that really focuses on the heart chakra. There's a lot of growth, a lot of beauty within that. So it's really beautiful. Anything else? Yeah, this is about balancing things, being very flexible and adaptable. What you need to know most is to be very flexible and adaptable within this relationship or situation, or even with yourself. Okay, those two coins that are kind of going back and forth, it's about balance and having flexibility and adaptability within a relationship or situation. Yeah, and balancing things out a little bit more, we get that too. So that could be that as well. It could be dealing with the Libra. Could be dealing with a Libra here is what I see coming through here, or this is just about, getting justice and balancing things out. What you need to know most is about balancing yourself out to know your value and being flexible, within a relationships to never ever forget that. Okay. And that's really, really key. So what you need to know most, is that, yeah. And it's all about communication, the 33 card. So there may be perhaps is some sort of, communication. It reduces to a 6. You're getting lots of 6s in here and lots of 9s, but mostly, 6s here. But it is all about, a birthing of a new way of communicating, whether it's with yourself or with another. And it's giving you confidence. That yellow is the solar plexus chakra. And that's all about the I am, right? So this is really beautiful. And what I get from this too is about speaking your truth without fear or judgment within a relationship or situation. And that's what this card is asking you to do. So it wants you to definitely do that, all right? And because what you do when you do that, you promote a lot of healthy body and mind. And that's exactly what she's promoting here, So that's what you need to know most. What's in the shadows that you need to know most within this relationship or situation that you might be thinking. What does that look like that you might be thinking that's in the shadows? you maybe feel that you know someone's watching you. Okay, so for some of you, you kind of feel that maybe perhaps someone is watching you. Anything else that's in the shadows that might be the case? It looks like I took the easy way out. So for some of you, maybe perhaps not using communication and stepping out could have been the situation. Maybe, you know, that type of thing. And I know I mentioned this in another one of the signs, you guys, and I know it was an earth sign, you know, and it was all about communication. There was a quote by Martin Luther King, and I'm going to bring it up here because it's appropriate, but it talks about that people fail to get along because they fear each other, right? And they fear each other because they don't know each other, and they don't know each other because they fail to communicate with each other. And bless his soul. I mean, just the words speak so loudly through him. It's just amazing. And it really is about maybe perhaps not, you know, focusing on the communication that was necessary, you know, within that, and really getting to know each other. Now, what about what's in the shadows with the other person? What's in the shadows with this other person? Take a look at that. I'm waiting for an apology. Wow. Now keep in mind that this could be reversed in terms of the message here, too, from one person to another. But they're waiting for an apology. How interesting. Okay, so someone's waiting for an apology here. Okay, it looks like the other person there, I can still see you standing there. So that's kind of how they're feeling a little bit more. Anything else that is, you know, in terms of the hidden truth, let's say about this other person, anything about this other person that might be a hidden truth. I lost myself for a little while. So they were going through some sort of change, you know, perhaps within their life, and they lost themselves a little while. Anything more that you, anything more that, in terms of what it is that you need to know most in this relationship or situation, and what you're feeling. Okay, what is that? You, for some reason, guys, you really feel that you need to let each other go, okay? Maybe you have gone through the learning lesson in this, and maybe you just have just moved so far, and you've elevated so much, but it's just saying maybe in terms of this relationship that was something that you just really needed to do. And you do wonder if they're happy without you, you know, and at times that you're definitely thinking that. But I think what's really strong that's coming through from your side is we both know that I'm not the one for you. Wow, you guys, that couldn't be more clear. And I'm sorry that, I mean, it's kind of what seems to come out, but for some of you that might make some sense here. Let's take a look at what is the reality check in terms of where you're at right now. What about it in terms of where you're at right now, Virgo? What's the reality check in terms of moving forward? What does that look like? Too many cards flipped over. What does that look like in terms of your reality check? Let's take a look at what that is, okay? Here it is. What is it? Six of Cups. Again, that sixth card. You're going through a rebirth. You know, Virgo, you're going through a rebirth, okay? This is about looking back from childhood. Remember when I talked about that you've come so far and elevated so much? You're probably looking back and realizing that, right? And you have this rebirth in mind. So this is actually really beautiful. You're birthing something new. You've seen where you've come from and where you've graduated to right now. And now it's about, you know, you're looking at different ways of looking at situations in love, right? You're looking at love in a different way. And I get the Hangman, and you're seeing why maybe there had been delays, or, you know, within a relationship or situation. Anything else? Yeah, where you're at right now, this is about Ten of Cups. This is about emotional fulfillment. This is about, you know, family, marriage, and that's what you're focused on right now. Now, you may have that joy within you right now, so this is really beautiful. And any sort of advice moving forward. What is your advice moving forward? I get the Hermit card and I get the Knight of Wands. So the Hermit card, you know, really talks to me about, this is about your Virgo energy and getting enlightened now. You've been enlightened, you've elevated, right? And now you're going to the beat of your own drum. This is about being you, the true you, the beautiful energizing you. This is that fire energy that's coming through. And that's what it wants to let you know. You're kind of focusing on the beat of your own drum right now. And it feels good. It feels damn good is what I feel for some of you. So note your comments below. Anything else? I get patience is a virtue. Okay. And any other advice that is important for you to know. Accept the struggles as lessons, the lessons that you have learned, right? And it makes you so much smarter in terms of being victorious moving forward within your love life. And I think that's going to be the biggest key for you here, right? And that's what I see, guys. I hope this resonates with you. Definitely check out your other signs and see if it resonates. Note your comments below and definitely subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Much love and blessings. Namaste.